What's up, family and friends? Good afternoon and welcome to this live broadcast. How are you doing? Good. It's a good day too. The day we live to enjoy. The day we ought to enjoy because life is good. The day we ought to live our lives, not living the fake life, the miserable life, the imaginary life, the religious life that the oppressors, the wicked, force us to embrace as life. So I titled this, Stop Carrying Yourself. Stop carrying yourself when you can live yourself. Stop carrying yourself when you can care for yourself. You are the one that can end your poverty. You are the one that can change your life. You are the one that can change your situation. It's not any God in heaven. It's not any God in books. It's not any God in the heart. It is not any God in you that will do it, but you. You are the God. You are the goddess that can change your situation. You are the one that can change the way you are living, your lifestyle. You are the one. Those who are carrying themselves are not living their real life. You see them in politics. You see them in religion. You see them in your place of work. They are not living their life. Money controls them. Position controls them. Title controls them. They put those things above their lives, above themselves, because they're carrying themselves. They don't really care about themselves. They don't have a life. They are not living their real life, so they don't have a life. Until you live your own life, you don't have a life. And you will keep struggling where you're supposed to be enjoying. You will think everyone is against you. You will think people are responsible for your failure. People are responsible for what you are going through. That's what such person thinks. Because they are carrying themselves instead of living their lives, instead of caring for themselves. They care about what people will say about them, what people will do about them. So they live in that paper bag. It's a paper bag, it's a paper box. They are living in there, and they're living in there as if it's an iron cage. They can't get out. Why they can't get out? Don't be like such people anymore, and stop being like such people. Live your life. You have your life to live. Those who carry themselves are not living their life. They are living fake life. And they brag or fight to defend that they know what they are saying or what they are doing. They come against you, telling you, no, you don't know. I'm the one that know what I'm doing. My God will do this. This will do that. Because they are cowards. They are living fake life. They are not living the real life. The real life that's supposed to be a life of peace, a life of joy, even in the midst of trouble. Real life can live anywhere. Real life have what it takes to live, and it's not seeking for that from beyond himself. he is satisfied, or they are satisfied with what they have, because they are not carrying themselves. They are living their life. Their life is okay for them or with them. Stop carrying your life, especially Africans. When you are not living your life, you see how miserable your life is. Somebody asked me, what are you doing in USA? I said, I'm enjoying my life in USA. It's a silly question the person asked me. Because when you tell our people the truth, when you begin to show them the light that will help them, they begin to ask you silly questions. What have you done for your people? What are you doing in abroad? Come back home if you are serious. We will listen to you. They are cowards. They are hypocrites. That's what they did to Nnamdi Kanu. He came back to Nigeria and they almost killed him and ran away. Don't listen to them unless you don't know Africa. If you know Africa, you should know that Africa is a jungle. Nigeria is a worse place for you to live, claiming you have a life. You don't have your life. They can just kill it. Nothing will happen. Your God cannot stop them. Government is behind them, of course. There's nothing you can do. Nothing. You and your God cannot stop them from taking your life or killing your life. In Nigeria, in Africa, Africa is still a jungle. Africans are not in power. Africans don't have their land as we speak. That's why I see many Africans carrying their lives. They are not living their lives. Our names show you that we are not living our lives. The people that gave us the names we bear, their names to bear, are not bearing our names. They force us to learn their language. They are not learning our language. And they tell you we are one. Then if we are one, why am I using your language but you are not using mine? When I speak mine, you begin to laugh, saying that I have accent. Oh, I can't understand you. But I went to school to understand you. I paid heavy fees to understand your own language. But mine is trash. And you see many Africans carrying themselves like that. You see them wearing suit or speaking grammar to show that they know what they are doing, or they belong. Or that's how they make life. So if you are not educated in Western institution, you are not suitable, or you are not somebody fit to be in power or to make sense in life. And you see Africans struggling and hustling to live that life they gave to us, or they forced on us, because they came and they're still coming to steal, to kill, to destroy, and to change lives, which they succeeded doing in Africa. And many people say it's okay. No, it's not. It is time we live our life as a people. You want Africans living outside Africans to come back home. Come back to which home? A home where there is no peace. Home where there is no prosperity. Home where there is no security. Is that where you want them to come to? Do you know what they went through to leave Africa in the first place? And you want them to forget all that in the name for them to come and build the land. You're asking them to come back home to build or to contribute. How about those people you are electing? How about those people you are putting in power? Stop carrying yourself. It's time you wake up. Stop living like a coward. Stop living like a stupid person. Live like human being. Think. Some people are in abroad. Some of them sold their lands. They sold all the things they achieved in Africa for them to just run away from Africa. And now they are speaking to you out of experience. And because they have steady power supply and high-speed internet, that they can do research, they can read what you cannot read, they can watch what you cannot watch, they can spend quality time to listen and learn, but you cannot. Then they're telling you, you ask them to come back. You that is there, what are you doing? What are you doing? You are still living in fear. You are still living in ignorance, hoping that one day change will come from the sky. Your daddy's sky, or your daddy in the sky will remember you one day and shower his blessing on you. Why you are suffering all this while? How old are you and you are still suffering? How old are you? You still living a fake life, but you believe one day it go better. It shall be well. One day. Which day? One day is not one of the days of the week. It's not one of the days of the month. It's not one of the days of the year. Let that one day be today. Why can't it be today? Stop carrying yourself. Start living yourself. Be yourself and live your life. Whatever you're chasing, whatever you think that's what will make you support injustice, support evil, when you get that thing, you find out it doesn't last. It doesn't last, no matter what it is. Of course, some people living abroad, they are yearning to go back home. They are yearning to go back to Africa. But when they remember the condition of life in Africa, they say, I'd rather remain here, even in prison, in America or in Europe or in Asia, than going back to that country or that continent without money, because they know when you don't have money, you are a victim in your family, you are a victim in your town, you are a victim in your country, in that continent. They know that. But some people stupidly ignore that. They think because they save some money, when they go back, they will invest and they begin to make money, only for them to find out it's not true. There's no amount of money you will save in America, in Europe, that can sustain you in Africa. No. Unless you go back home and enjoy the politics, become politician, or open church. You know, you have to do something that you'll be lying to make money. Because that's the only way you survive in the jungle. That's the only way you survive where there is corruption. You have to be corrupt. If you are not corrupt, you will suffer there. Every rich one in a corrupt country is corrupt. Whether in politics, in religion, they are doing well, they are corrupt. No nice person fights corruption, because if nice people were in power, corruption would have been a thing of history. Everyone that is fighting corruption is corrupt. Look at them, they say they are fighting corruption. They are liquidating the whole thing, they are looting the whole treasury, and they tell you they are fighting corruption. Look at them. They appear to be your servants, where they are your devourers. They say they are serving you, no, they are killing you. They are stealing from you, making life unbearable for you. And when people like me speak, you think we are envious of them. I made that post, I said, reason this. Had Evans the kidnapper was not caught, arrested, and maybe jail, because maybe he did not meet up whatever the godfathers, those behind him, demanded. Okay, now they caught him, right? Had he been, they did not catch him, and he became a successful politician and a good gospel preacher in Nigeria. Then when people like me begin to speak about him, some idiots who call themselves Christians or Muslims or Jewish in Africa will be telling me, you are envious because of his success. Do you know what he did to get there? Of course, I don't know. But I know one thing. For you to be rich, for you to be successful in a place like Nigeria, you must be corrupt. You must have done corruptible things. Think about that. He was living fine, his family living fine. And I think his family is still living fine because maybe he stashed some cash for them, which only the wife know where it is. And very soon he will come out of prison. How many years they jail him? He will come out. Maybe do plastic surgery, change names, and he will not know. He will be living in abroad. And I say maybe. It's not a prediction. It's not a prophecy I'm giving to you. But that's what it goes in Nigeria. And maybe it's not even in Nigeria as we speak. Although they tell you he's in prison. Maybe somebody else is serving that jail time for him. Because he was connected, making millions of dollars in Nigeria through kidnapping. You don't speak what you don't know, speak what you know. Don't tell me that man of God is making it by the grace of God. Don't tell me that one is making it. Then you begin to carry yourself instead of you living your real life. You now begin to dress somewhere. They tell you the way you dress is the way you will be addressed. If you dress rich, you become rich. If you give rich, you will become rich. You begin to carry yourself. You are not living yourself. You are living fake life. Had he succeeded and doing good, maybe tying road in his town, doing good things in his town, you will say he's a good man. But you don't know how many lives he has useless in life. Many lives that are crying. Many lives become religious nuts because of his kidnapping ring or business. Because we have been conditioned to praise the wicked and shun the poor. Yes. We praise the wicked because the wicked are the ones in power. There's no good person in power in this world, no, whether black or white. As this world we are living in today, the wicked are in power. Job asked that question now. He said God blinded the judges. He gave power to the wicked and they begin to rule the world. He said, if it's not God, tell me who. You that believe God created everything. Job, according to Bible story, he believed in God. He was born that fear God. That's what the Bible says. And that's saying God punish him. That's why I say God cannot punish me because I don't fear God. I'm not a child of God. God only punishes children. And they call it discipline. Stupid God. Useless God. A God that punishes children. He has all the power to stop his children from doing anything that will make them offend him. He failed to do that, and yet he punished them. And their children, his children believe he gave them free will. He gave them free will to choose to disobey him. Then he will punish them. And if they don't repent, he send them to hell. Watch fire burn them. But how I wish they will read their Bible. They say God is in hell also. So if you go to hell, his hand is there. God is in hell, so it's not a bad thing to go to hell. You'll be burning with God in hell. Your Bible says God is in hell. It's everywhere. Is God not everywhere? You are not living your life when you are carrying yourself. Care for yourself. Do good things for yourself. You care about other people so much that you are not caring about yourself, but carrying yourself. I'm a holy man of God. I'm a child of... You are not living your life. You are living a fake life. In other words, you are carrying yourself. It's time you grow up and be yourself. Let me use the word, be a man. Be a man of his word. Be a woman of her word. Say it and stand by it. Even if it did not work out as you are, but at least you can pound your chest, say, yes, I said it and I stood by it. Then you learn from it. We learn from our failure. We don't live according to our failure. We learn from it and we live above it. It is time, my brothers and sisters. It is time we start living our lives, telling ourselves the honest truth. There is a lot of things, or there are a lot of things we can do, we can accomplish as a people and as individuals. Yes, we can do a lot for ourselves. Why are we suffering in the midst of plenty? We, the Africans. Why? The whole world are coming to Africa for better things. Why Africans are running away from Africa in search of the so-called greener pasture? We are suffering. We are not living our life. Everything we have is foreign. Our businesses, system of education, system of banking, everything we have is foreign. Nothing of us. It's time we wake up and do the needful. Start caring for yourself. Start carrying yourself. Stop living in fear and ignorance. Stop allowing shame to ruin your life. Be bold, be content with what you have. Be satisfied with how you look and with what you have. And do what makes you happy. They can call you anything, they can say anything, that is their business. But keep rocking. Peace.